Excuse me. Good afternoon. It is Tuesday, August 22nd, 2023. It is 4:15 p.m. in my locale. Okay, we decided to do a late video today. We got started about 5-ish. Yesterday was a miserable experience in town. I met some of the dumbest people I've ever met. I cannot believe some of the things that I saw. I won't go too far into it. Just say that don't go to the bank. They're the dumbest people I've ever seen. I saw the dumbest cashier I've ever encountered who I'm surprised she was breathing. A couple of the other stores were fine. The Asian market was surprisingly good. I was able to walk in. They knew who I was. They saw the dogs. Everything's good. And I just kept moving. Okay. Today was a lot of different work. It was, in here, getting everything done. You can see I changed the blade on my razor, so it looks good. Packaging more distilled water for my coffee. That always takes time. Let's see. Took the potatoes and the onions outside, threw out all the bad ones, found all the potatoes that could be planted, put them together, and the onions were good. That was fine. I had to throw out one. That was fine. Planted some of the scallions, planted the potatoes, checked on the garlic, checked on the ginger, which looks like it's okay, and the basil and the spinach are going real well. So I got a little gardening fun today. Got to take the kids for a walk. No rush, no hurry. Just a leisurely walk around toward the bay and back again. And again, I'm looking at the bay right now. It's low tide, so it's green in the back, like you guys have seen the pictures before. Greenish gray in the front, so it looks like it's wet grass out there. It's not an abnormal low tide, but it's a low tide based on the moon itself. Right now, both the kids are pretty much asleep because they would be sleeping at this time of day. They'd wake up at about 10 after 5 right before I got home. Then they would start bouncing around. So we may just omit them today and let them sleep to keep them on their schedule. All right, so let's see. Let's go to our daily Zen poem. I built a hut beside a path, but hear no cart or horse. You ask, how can this be? A distant mind is a far-off place, picking mums by the eastern fence. I lose myself in the southern hills, the mountain air, the sunset light, birds flying home together. In there is a truth to know, but not to say. Tao Yan Ming. Take some thought. I guess when your brain is off doing something or you're focused on things that are pleasant, then you are not suffering the stuff in the world. You don't need for anything. You don't want for anything. You're living in that now that they always talk about, and this creates a happiness. But how do you tell somebody that you can't? They have to experience it for themselves. Okay. Your late afternoon room pull. As I look over at the water distillation going on there. The rune of disruption. Okay, I can paraphrase that. I've been sensing some from yesterday. From now, I'm sensing some disruption on its way, which I think most of this disruption that is coming, and I can't even say what it is, but most of the disruption that is coming, I sense, is either generated to be disruptive to you or self-generated. So let's see. Let's keep this fast. Elemental disruption. Events that are beyond your control, but it operates through reversal. You might feel like you're waking up, and it may cause you to look away or remove the things that you understood about yourself, relationships, beliefs. But it's not an outside force. It's not you at the mercy of the externals. Your own nature is creating what is happening. And you have the power inside of you to fund this particular disruption. The more severe the disruption, the better the qualities and growth. Okay? And that's a pretty good darn thing. I again think that disruption, and I can't put my finger on it. It's maybe the way the people are acting, maybe the stuff that's going on, maybe the way I'm watching things move around me as I remain calm and do my meditation and stay flexible. There's something, my mother used to say, there's something in the air. And I don't know what that something is, but be ready for it. You know, I keep saying it over and over. Ladies, if you have to go out, take a buddy. If your kids are out, keep an eye on them. If you got your kids in public school, get your kids out of public school. That is not a place for them. You don't want them to be there. There are other ways to educate your children instead of programming and indoctrination. Get them out of there. Okay? If your dogs are acting up, there's something in the environment. Pay attention. It's the same type of thing. It's this kind of static electricity that just something here at work, something's up, I don't know. We do know how to handle that, though. And our little book may be able to help us. If the arm's attack is like a whetstone thrown against an egg, it is due to its vacuous and substantial. Well, what that really says is if you're using all your might against something that does not require that, then your army has no real value. Right? And that is understood and okay. You know which enemy you're fighting. Remember, your entire society divides everybody. So you don't know who you're supposed to fight, who's the enemy. Me, I'm a hermit. I'm easy. I just go, everybody. That was easy. And now we can move on. Or as one of my colleagues said to me, you remind me of somebody the other day. I said, who's that? He said, you remind me of Henry David Thoreau with an attitude problem. And I went, wow. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You nailed it. You caught me there. So let's see, what's going on? Oh, yesterday I also made dog food. What's going on next? Tonight is dinner for them. Me, I'm eating, but I don't know what I'm eating yet. I'm just not sure. I don't want anything real heavy. I just am like, I had a sandwich around 8:30. That was breakfast. Do I want cheese quesadillas? Do I want bacon and eggs, just something, but I don't want to get everything kicked on and over for chicken soup or chicken and rice, because I ate that for about 4 days in a row, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. That was a really good way to use up all that chicken and rice and onions, but I don't have any beef defrosted, so I would have to take that out tomorrow morning for tomorrow. So I think I'm just going to keep it light and easy. Other than that, like I said, the kids are asleep, so we're going to omit them. I hope your day was good and it was as productive as mine. And I hope that you got an awful lot done too. The next projects coming up outside are, we have to wait for the weather to just come down a little bit. And then I'm going to install the new awning fabric. It's going to be a pain, but it's going to be a good experience I haven't had in a while. So it should be kind of fun once we get it done. And what else we have to do out back? I'm going to have to get more dirt the next time I go to town, maybe next month. If somebody's heading that way, I might have them grab a bag real quick for me. But I can't say that anything's really bad today. It was very quiet. Again, the internet this morning really messed me up because I was planning from 7 to 9 to do all my classes, but the internet was up and down and up and down. I don't know why it's doing this. I guess I should get used to this more, what's the word we're looking for? Maximum payment for lack of services. So we're going to have to figure that out. What it means is that anytime the internet's working, I should probably step up my speed and be studying and working instead of doing anything else and just kind of plow through. We'll see. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the dogs asleep, go see if the towels are dry, start piling up the rest of the trash that has to go out. It already went out today. It was a small bag. And keep an eye on the water and set up the iced tea. I don't think that's a bad plan for the rest of the day. So I hope you had a good day. I hope you had a lot of fun. Or if you didn't have a lot of fun, I hope you got a lot done. If you're getting the same vibe that you think something's not quite right in the frame, put it down in the comments. Let's have a conversation about it, because everybody else says the exact same thing. I just can't figure it out. I have a sneaking suspicion, but I'm going to leave it until I have a little bit more data. So have a great day, guys. Have a great rest of your day, guys. And I'm going to get back to just doing a couple small things and figuring out dinner. All right? See ya.